defy the odds. 8 out of 10 millionaires have been financially bankrupt. You know why? They defied the odds. I interviewed a young man last night. His name is Zach. Zach was a break dancer. And in practice, he landed the wrong way and injured himself. But he did not want to disappoint his fans or the promoters. And that only lasts for 47 seconds. Guess what he did? He had to rethink his life. Because that which he loved to do, that which he thought would take him into the future, was taken away in a blink of an eye. When one door closes, another door opens. There's some things that happen to you, but there's some things that happen for you. And guess how they come about? When you realize that life is about transformation and miracles. You have miracle working power. And somebody made a phone call to Zach and said, you know what, I'm looking at something called Instagram. You ought to become involved in this. When something happens to you and interrupt what you are now doing, you can make a decision, you know what, I'm going to still find a way to win. But he decided from the phone call that he got, he was going to look into Instagram. You need to be willing and open to looking at something else. And that's what he did. And so Zach was willing to learn about Instagram. This is a time for you to look at your life, look at where you want to go. And let me warn you, don't look at where you are. Don't spend time talking about what has happened to you. Hold a vision of yourself being successful in the future with whatever you do. Where focus goes, energy, faith, and determination flows. And so Vincent now, he started his own platform called Sistergram. He started his own. This young guy created millions because of his grace and mercy. And so are you. Don't forget it. You got to become defiant. This thing called life, it's about a fight. I want you to write this down. Think about something that you want to do in your professional life, in your health, in your relationships. Yet some people just too heavy when it comes to drama. When you have goals and dreams, you want to create a drama-free zone. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. Listen to me. Be willing to learn something. Keep moving. Continue to fall forward. This thing has not come to stay, it's come to pass. You must prepare for success, even if you have become accustomed to failure. Prepare for success if nobody in your life have ever achieved anything. Nobody in my family has done what I've done. I didn't let that stop me from feeling that this life that I'm living now wasn't available to me. No time to sit around and say, well, why did this have to happen to me? Why not you? Who would you suggest? Got to deal with it. Oh, anybody can have faith when you got a job, your marriage is working, you got money in the bank. Oh, you can have faith then. But faith not tested can't be trusted. You don't know how strong you are until you have to be strong. Jack could have become depressed and turned to drugs, as many people do every day. Spending time numbing yourself, engaging in stress-relieving activity, spending time in conversations with people that won't amount to anything. No. You got to divorce yourself from that stuff. Transformation. You've got to make room for the miracle power that you have within yourself to control your destiny and start writing a new chapter in your life.
I was so sick of myself. I was so bored in my life, man. I was so tired of being mediocre. You ever say to yourself, man, it's got to be more to my life than this? If you've ever said that, that's because it is. If normal is getting on your nerves, then you got to change something. Being mediocre was driving me crazy. Poverty, I was sick of it.
Disgust says, I have had it. See, that could be the day. The day you can say, I've had it. May not be the day it ends, but the day it begins. I don't want to live like this anymore. I've had it with lying and being broke. The man's finally had it with mediocrity. He's finally had it with those awful sick feelings inside, knowing his wife is at the grocery store looking at 2 cans of beans, one marked 37 cents, one marked 39 cents. Do you know why she's going to buy the 37-cent can? To save. The guy sick inside finally says, I've had it. Being on my knees in the dust looking for pennies? We're not living like this any. He walks into his closet and rips everything in it to shreds and says, I've worn this embarrassing stuff for the last. Commit an act that says, I've had it. What shall I do? Well, for progress, you must decide.
The first step is getting completely and brutally honest enough to say, I am tired of myself. That's the facilitator of change. That's when you're ready to say these words, no more excuses.
The best advice I can give you came from a wealthy friend of mine who said, if it's easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. Just get it done. I found this out many times after you've decided. Getting on with it is easier than deciding. Sometimes decision is the toughest part. Resolve says I will. 2 of the most powerful words in the language. I will. Shortly put, I'll do it or die. The world has a strange way of stepping aside when somebody says, I'll do it or die. The man says, I will climb the mountain. They've told me it's too high, it's too difficult, it's never been done before, but it's my mountain, I will climb it. Pretty soon you'll see me waving from the top, or dead on the side, because I ain't coming back. Promise yourself you will never give up. How long should a baby try to learn how to walk? How long? How long would you give your average baby before you shut him off? See, any mother in the world would say, you're crazy. My baby's going to keep trying until it learns how to walk. What a magic formula.
And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. So yes, it's possible for you to live your dream. It's necessary that you associate with winners, that you are relentless, that you never give up. You've got to make it your personal business to make it happen. And you've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this. I'm the one. I'm the one to make this happen. I'm the one to become successful in this business. The people that are living their dreams know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win. I'm the one. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
Now, once you've accepted that you have as much right to succeed as anybody else, the next step is learning how to talk the talk. Surround yourself with people who've accomplished their dreams and immerse yourself in the culture of achievement. And before you know it, you're going to be speaking the life of your dreams into existence.
But a lot of people don't change themselves. They wait for change. These poor, unfortunate folks accept their defeats. Why? Because they refuse to take control of the situation.